Hey everyone, my name is Lokidum, and welcome back to a video that is very different from what I normally upload. Today we'll be talking about the goals and plans for this channel throughout the rest of 2021, which could of course spill over into the early parts of 2022. With my original audience still confused by the new content, and my new audience expanding faster than I ever expected it to, doubling in less than a month, I thought I'd make a video to explain what you can expect to see around here, and don't worry, the vast majority of content will still be FF14, like 99% of it. I just want to go more in depth with what kind of videos I'm thinking of making and find out what kind of videos you guys want to see. But before we get into all of that, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, follow me on Twitch where I stream quite regularly, join the Discord to give video suggestions and talk about games and stuff, and check out the other links in the description for other stuff, I guess. Yeah, okay, I'm done. I never sell out like that normally. It makes me feel 30, almost. So I may as well start off with my goals for the channel, and many I think will be reasonable to achieve this year. So I'll go goal by goal and try to explain the reasoning behind them and what they entail. First off, the goal for subscribers by the end of the year, and though I thought this was a lofty goal to hit by the end of the year, it's looking more and more achievable, so I'll stick with it. My goal is to have 100 subscribers by the end of 2021. Well, this is, of course, a very small number in the grand scheme of things. It would still be 100 different people that are actually interested in watching my videos, which is pretty hard to picture for me, especially after having uploaded, I guess, okay in terms of consistency for 2 years now, and just finally starting to actually get somewhere. But yeah, if you do enjoy my content and think that you know others who would also enjoy it, it'd mean the world to me if you could share some of my videos with your friends or guildmates or whoever you think may enjoy them, whether it be your grandma or your dog, honestly. My next goal is to upload at least once a week throughout the rest of this year. I've done pretty well at this so far in my opinion, but I do know that my video on Heavensward was a bit late, along with the Xenos video that was the last one I posted as of time of recording, though there is a good reason for both of those. Basically, my plan to stay on track is to no life making videos in the next couple of weeks, as I have videos planned out till the end of June, and this is just to get ahead of the curve so I can keep the normal upload schedule. As much as I enjoy making content and taking my time with each and every video, I do want to be consistent with putting them out, so just uploading every week is a personal goal of mine. Goal number 3 is to hit 150 followers on Twitch. I do stream on Twitch quite regularly over at twitch.tv/Lokidum, link in the description, and it really is the first place that I legitimately grew an audience in a way. And a lot of them have carried over to the YouTube stuff, but I don't plan on abandoning it anytime soon. So if you are interested in seeing the shit I do in my videos happen live, go follow me over there. Goal 4 and I guess 5 is to hit 50 followers on both Twitter and Instagram. Those links are also in the description. I know all those goals are very much numbers based, but it is a way to just track the progression, and I mean, I wouldn't play MMOs if I didn't get addicted to seeing the arbitrary number slowly go up. But moving away from numbers, goal 6 is to create a long-form video tribute to SHADOWBRINGERS to give it a proper send-off on the channel, but also to the game as a whole, as we are, of course, moving into Endwalker this fall. This is a video that I'm already starting to work on, despite the fact that it won't be coming out till like a week before Endwalker, probably. I also want to include both viewers of this channel and just whoever else I can find that wants to be in it. So if you have any highlights or funny stories from SHADOWBRINGERS that you'd be okay with having shared, send them to me and I'll include them in the video. Of course, the best place to send those kinds of things is in my Discord server. Once again, the link is in the description. That is all the goals I have for this year, so let's move into the more involved side of things, which is of course my plans for the channel and the content that will be on it. But yeah, when it comes to actual YouTube content plans, we should first cover exactly what this channel is. This channel is primarily a Final Fantasy XIV channel, and I mean that as an umbrella term, of course, as while I do have types of videos that follow a format, for the example, the So I Played videos, the actual, things I'll cover on the channel do not have a set thing, so I can cover everything from, hey, this glamour item got added, to progging UCOB if I ever get around to that. But yeah, I can and will upload anything about the game I want to make a video on, except for class guides, unless I do a satire on those types of videos, because honestly, I am probably the worst person to give, actual advice in terms of playing the game. So yeah, I'll quickly explain my schedule for the FF14 content, which is more a rotation rather than a schedule. Currently, this rotation is a 4-part that goes over 4 weeks, As of now, this rotation is So I Played video, YouTube original video, So I Played video, Twitch edit. For an example of each of these types of videos, So I Played videos are where I look at parts of the game as a whole and give my experience with them like I've done for ARR and Heavensward so far, and will continue to do for Stormblood and Shadowbringers in the coming weeks. As of now, the goal is to go expansion by expansion monthly, as they take 2 or 3 videos each typically. YouTube original videos are things that I have not streamed or done any content for outside of YouTube. This would be things like my video on the death of my first static and other fun videos that I have coming down the line. The last of these is the Twitch edit videos, which is like my hunt train video. I choose to include these as a regular piece of content as they are typically easier to make and give me more time to work on bigger videos, and they allow me to recycle content that I've already, well, for lack of better words, created on Twitch. While this type of recycling isn't environmentally friendly, it is friendly for my mental health and just for, I guess, keeping a higher quality of all the videos in general. But quickly returning to the So I Played videos, they won't last forever in the rotation, of course, as there are only so many patches and expansions that have been made thus far. So once I've taken out the backlog of these, the rotation will change to pseudo video essay kinda, YouTube original, random video, and Twitch edit. At this point, So I Played Final Fantasy XIV videos will only come out as fast as the patches do, and that series will join the Outliers category for content. And speaking of which, let's talk about those. Outliers are exactly what they sound like. They're videos that fall outside of the normal rotation and schedule. These types of videos are pretty much a free-for-all, and while Final Fantasy XIV is the equivalent of my home base, these videos can and will sometimes focus on other topics, though they will be mostly or really always gaming related. Of course, a good few of these will be Final Fantasy XIV videos that don't fit in the rotation. Example of these are the So I Played videos, where once they fall out of the rotation, Eorzean logs, which are going to be the videos where I detail limited time events to preserve them and their stories for just future players and such, and future reference. Videos talking about announcements for the game, or reaction type videos like the video on the Endwalker showcase. I think I've already posted 3 or 4 FF14 Outlier videos, and they have done quite well by the channel standard, really. I don't remember if I said it earlier or not, but the Shadowbringers tribute I spoke of earlier will also fall under this category. Then there are the non-FF14 Outlier videos, which will be much less common, but will still pop up here and there, because, believe it or not, I don't spend my whole life logged into 14. I know this is contrary to the belief of many. A good example of what to expect from these kinds of videos is that a lot of them will follow the SOI formats, which I heavily rely on and have taken many forms over the past year or so, though most of the videos I have made have been privated or deleted by now thanks to other factors I went over in a video, I guess 3 months back now. These videos won't be nearly as common as the FF14 ones will be, and I want to stress the fact that Final Fantasy XIV content is my bread and butter on this channel, but I want to try doing other things from time to time, and I hope that you'll give those videos a chance when they come out, but if not, then don't worry. FF14 will still be a solid 95% of the content on this channel. When it comes to YouTube, there is one last content related thing that I want to talk about, and this is a lot more ambitious than the normal videos I make. I'm talking about making proper video series that have a set time every week, will all be finished before even an overview is released, and will be compiled into one long-ass video that combines all of them by the end of their runtime. These kinds of projects are things that I have wanted to undertake for a long time now, and that I've experimented with on a much smaller scale. While I do have other ideas for these kinds of projects, the one that has been fleshed out the most is the So I Experienced format, which I'll be able to attach to a bunch of different things and have some fun with. Basically, this series is a So I format comprised of a bunch of smaller So I videos. These videos will show me throwing myself into different media series and experiencing everything they have to offer, regardless of medium or age. The videos will go in depth about not only my thoughts and experiences with these series, but also trying to understand why they're so widely loved in many cases and why they have endured for so long. I've experimented with these kinds of videos as standalone SOI videos, but these kinds of projects will be much more cohesive and have much stronger links between all of the episodes and kind of carry an overarching narrative across them, like I have been experimenting with to a small scale in my So I Played Final Fantasy XIV videos. At the moment, I have a few of these series planned out in terms of what needs to be done, and one entering the early stages of getting underway. The first series that I'll be doing will be on the Xeno series, which has a very interesting history spanning 3 series and 3 companies, and depending on how it does, I'll move on to other series like different Final Fantasies and other RPGs, really. I know that this won't be everyone's thing, but it is something that I want to do and could bring more people to the channel overall. These series will not interfere with the normal Final Fantasy XIV uploads and will be released on a separate day. And I'd like your feedback on these kinds of ideas, but these are a good few months off, so if you're interested, make sure to stick around the channel and Discord, and I hope you watch them when the first starts up in a couple of months. With all of the plans for the actual content out of the way, let's briefly talk about the schedule for all of this. The normal Final Fantasy XIV uploads will continue to come out weekly on Wednesdays at 1 PM Pacific time. I'll put the other time zones on screen. Also, while certain outliers are anything but scheduled, the ones that are will come out on Fridays at 1 PM Pacific, other times on screen. These videos will be on random Fridays and are released depending on if there is a video to release or not. So while they are a part of the channel, they are at the end of the day simply extra videos. The big series that I spoke of don't have a planned air date due to not being anywhere near completion yet, so putting them on a schedule is premature. But yeah, that's gonna be all for today. This ended up being surprisingly in-depth. It's already 11 minutes. What the fuck? But hey, I'd rather be transparent about the channel and get people's opinions on my plan for it. But with that said, check out the links in the description below to support, leave a like on the video, subscribe, and all that other crap. And as always, my name is Lokidum, and thank you for watching.